So sorry about that. Yes, I was seeing your chat, but nobody could hear me, so I had to end the live stream and restart again. So please help share this to more people. Help us share this out to more people. Okay, let's share this out. Let's invite people to join the live stream. We are going into the meat of the conversation now. So let's invite more people to join the live stream. Okay, let's invite people to join the live stream. All right. Okay. Welcome back. Please help me share the live stream. If the mentor is on chat now, please share it. I've shared it to the mentors group. Please share it to the group and get our people back on board. Okay. All right. So let's have our class back. Class in session, everybody. So have you been getting value so far? If you've been getting value, say If you've been lost, say I've been lost. Tell us where you've been lost so that we can find you. If you have felt lost, tell us where you've been lost so that we can find you. Okay? If you have felt lost, tell us you have been lost so that we can find you. Okay? Okay. I'm waiting for your feedbacks. Okay, so I'm waiting for your feedback. Feedbacks. Have you been getting value? Has this been of value to you? Please type. Say Say in the chat. If you are lost, say I'm lost so that we can find you. Tell me you're lost so that we can find you. Okay, so we're talking about platform strategies, okay? Platform strategies. So I told you that we have gone through the journey. We are currently at the where. We started with what, why, what, who, and now we are going to where. Okay, this is building the strategy for your film. So even if you choose to put your film on any platform, you need to have gone through this journey. This is what builds strategy, okay? This is your strategy. You are not just ordinary creators now who are just passionate. I get this idea. I just want to put this idea. I could turn them to film. I could just put them. If you have not done this work, then you are still joking, because everything is all about strategy. Right? People don't just blow overnight. They plan it. It is planned. They plan it. They have thought about it. They know their why. Their why is already their passion. They know this one already. Their what is the result that they intend to get every time. So when you see, for example, if you see Just Too Funny shows up on your page. Why is it Just Too Funny? The moment he shows up, he makes you laugh. You see Brashagi, you see Mr. Macaroni, you see all these people. They did not just blow overnight. They came out with what? A strategy. They came up with a strategy. They started with a strategy. They studied their why. Their why is something that they were given by God. They have that talent. They already have it. It is not in contest. They are not contesting for that one. Their why. Right? But they need to identify it, because if you don't even know it, then it is what? It is a waste. If you have not identified your why, it is a waste. Then they now put the what into the why, which builds their mission statement. What do I now want to do with this why? Now that I know that this is my why, this is my God-given talent, this is the message I want to share to the world, they now ask themselves that question of, what do I want to package it as? Should it be comedy skit? Should it be comedy films? Should it be horror films? Should it be this? Should it be that? You need to know the what. How do you package it? You go come put them together, make them what? That becomes your mission statement. So any day you feel confused, you will look at that mission statement and say, okay, this is where I'm going. This is why I chose to do this. Right? Then they now sat down and now thought about it. How do I attract the right people? That was why we talked about what? Your industry. If you're creating generalistically, I have shown you the map. If you're creating faith content, you know who you should be attracting. If you are creating this type of content, you should know this. Who is very important to your why and your what. Your what and your why is dependent on you. Your who is not dependent on you, but you can engineer it. You can engineer it. That is why we're going to the where. That's why you see right now on the screen, we're talking about your platform becomes a creative decision. That is how you can engineer your success, because that one, the who, is not in your control. You cannot control that one, but you can control your why and your what, but you cannot control your who. It is when you decide, when you engineer this platform on, this is the where. If you engineer this one properly, that is when you can now be sure that, okay, I have done the proper thing with my why, with my what, with the who, by placing myself in the proper where. Where can the right people find me? For example, Sister Mary Clarence or Sister Faith, Sister Blessing. You say you want to marry God-given man and you dey go club. Now for club you go meet God-given man. Brother John, Brother Timothy, you say you want a woman that is after God's heart, and you are going to where? Will you find her? Probably in the club, right? Do you understand? The where is important. You come with your desire, you come with your goal, but where you show up is as important as achieving that goal. Will you achieve that goal or not? That is why the platform is important. That's why we're talking about it now. Who remembers the platforms I said we'll focus on throughout this program? Does anybody remember the platforms I said we'll focus on? I know we're talking about platforms at the beginning of this workshop, but I told you we'll be focusing on a particular platform, two or three platforms. I told you guys we'll be focusing on the 2 or 3 platforms. Can anybody remember those platforms that I said? Can anybody remember those platforms? X and YouTube. Thank you. Check for Rose. It was Rose that dropped a comment before. Yes, I remember. Rose, I told you I owe you something. Beautiful. Okay, so Rose has been attentive, you guys. I owe Rose a gift. Please, you guys remind me. Okay? So, yes, I told you in this particular program, we are focusing on 2 major platforms for this program. That is because it has already been a strategic plan to plant our people in the right direction. You are not just jumping here and there. You are not just going to start. We have done the work for you. We now know that, okay, this one, they work for this type of our content. So now that platform will they direct you go. You're not going to be asking yourself, okay, trial and error. No. The platform, the kind of content we are talking about already works certain places, and that's where we are directing you to. So don't platform hop, okay? We're not doing platform hopping, okay? So your platform is not just where you post. Your platform shapes how you structure and deliver your story, okay? So for example, look at all of this on your screen here. All platforms that you see on your screen here, they are all for what? Either community building, or as a search engine, or as an aesthetic platform. So you guys can see the platforms that we have talked about. Look at them here. YouTube, it's a search engine. It is owned by Google. Google owns YouTube. And of course, we all know that Google is a giant when it comes to search engines, yeah? So imagine Google now, and then YouTube is the Google of videos. Right? For example, when you search Google, when you type in Google, you will see texts, blogs, news outlets, all those stuffs. But when you want videos that will explain anything or that you can watch or whatever, you come into YouTube and you will search. Just type it inside the search bar and you will get any type of videos you are looking for. So YouTube is the #1 search engine for videos. Do you see why you must be on YouTube? Do you see it now? TikTok is also a discovery engine, but not just discovery by anybody. It is discovery by a certain sect, right? Because your grandma is really not on YouTube. The housewives are not necessarily on YouTube's. TikTok rather, you guys. Sorry about that. TikTok is a search engine, but TikTok is not for your grandma. It is not for housewife. The kind of program or the project where you they do. Now housewives and people where don't chop belle full, now them they watch long form content. My brother, my sister, don't let anybody deceive you and say, oh, they are, you can go and start posting your long form content on TikTok. My brother, my sister, they don't waste their time on TikTok. Nobody wastes their time on TikTok. Right? If you are not showing them booty, you are not doing live stream and so on and so forth. In fact, the people that are going to your live stream, guess what? They are coming there now. That it is the same people that like to watch Big Brother. You know the content of watching Big Brother. Why do you think the people that are really making massive money are the people that are live streaming on TikTok? The people that are really doing content, all those other content, yes, they go see them, but they need to hit a threshold. They need to do all those other stuff, right? To be able to make money. But you want to make bastard money on TikTok, go and live stream. Why do you think it is on the live stream that they are making that kind of money? Because it is for people that want to watch long form content and are watching Big Brother for hours. People that want to make commentaries. People that want to argue with you. People that want to feel like they know you. So you where they create film. Now live stream, you go there, live stream your film. Can you guys see that? Can you guys see the sense in it? Abi? So for some of us where they argue, say TikTok. Oh yeah, now go the build and there now. Go. All right, so Instagram, you can see this here. Do the same thing you do to Instagram, to TikTok. Use it as your trailer. Use them to drive audience to your main content. That is what I will tell you, okay? I'm not saying ignore those platforms. I am saying know what each of those platforms can do for your content, okay? Know what the platform signify for your type of content. If now film you they do, people they sit down there, they watch film. No, they do not. People that are there are scrolling. They are going through business. They are going through their day. Normal. Okay? So what you want to do is give them appetizer. Give them appetizer. Let them see your appetizer on that platform and start to look for you. Then they come and search you on YouTube to get the full feel of it. Okay? LinkedIn, professional storytelling. If you want to be hired for your skill of filmmaking, that you want to be known as a filmmaker that can be hired to do your job, right? Not that you are working for yourself and, if you are just on LinkedIn to show the work that you're doing for yourself, trust me, my brother, my sister, you are wasting your time. You're wasting your time, right? If you don't know your why for being on that platform, you are wasting your time. But if you are on that platform, for example, LinkedIn, that is where decision makers are. NGOs, businesses, brands, organizations, people are there that can make real decisions. The people where you not go see on a normal day, even if you waka enter their building, the secretary go tell you say he's not around, she's not around. They are on LinkedIn. So what kind of thing do you want to show them? That is what I am telling you. So if you are on LinkedIn and probably as you already know how to, create content, right? Your film, your this thing and so on with AI, then you want to tell them that, hey, I know how to do it, or I can be part of your team. I can help you do this. I can help you do that. That is when you should go and situate yourself on LinkedIn. If not, you will be wasting your freaking time. Pardon my Spanish. Now, X. Say since Elon Musk rebrand the thing. Now it make you hear me they talk about X and YouTube. X currently is going toe to toe with YouTube. That is the future of X. X is currently trying to retain creators on their platform. So X is where you should be now. Join the moving train early so that you will not be one of those that will be catching up later. Do you understand? Situate yourself, buy your own land, build, start to build now for X. Now, the platform itself is still confused because they are trying to be multiple things at the same time, right? So try and situate yourself there now. Go buy land there. This one na your own corner. No waiting you go use that corner they build now. The platform has given you different options. You can have several things there now. That is what you should go and do on that platform right now. Go and sit with that platform, build your own structure on that platform. While they are still confused, they are still trying to do a lot of things. But The projection is they are going head to head with YouTube. They want to become the biggest search engine, just like YouTube. So if you are there right now and you start with them, guess what? By the time they now become known, you already have established yourself as who, is reliable, is an authority. Right? And of course, Facebook, I know that most of us don't want to leave our Facebook. We're old school like that. Guys, if you open a business and your friends and family are the ones that are, coming to sit with you in your business, let's be realistic. Open a shop now. And the only people that you see coming to sit with you in your shop are your family members. You go make sales, right? You'll be comfortable. You'll be too comfortable. I'm not saying that they will not watch your films and so on, right? But trust me, sometimes they will leave your film, they will scroll and they will go and watch other people's films. So it is best for you, if you want to build on Facebook, Meta actually pays, right? But Meta can invite you. They invite you their own. The reason I don't talk about them, in fact, I have a problem with them. I have serious fights with Meta. So I might end up not promoting them or talking about them. But if you're already on Facebook, because I know that I realize that we have a mixture of Gen Z and old school here too, right? If you're already on Facebook with your old school family and friends, please don't use your profile to promote your film. Create a separate page that they do not know that is you. So that when you put up your content, they can stay there and watch it, thinking it's another person's own. But if they know say now your own, say monitoring spirit day, say village people day, say your family members, they underrate you. So don't let them know that it is you. Create a page, be sharing your story there. Let them go and watch it, thinking it's another person. That's how you can get paid on that platform. Okay? So, like I have said, you have understood all the platforms now. Your choice. Some of us too know, they know pass us, so no wahala. Anyone you want to jump on it and do. We advise you, right? But remember, we're talking about strategy today. So yes, please, we have given you the ropes. Your duty is to what? Do your own research. Choose your own journey. Choose your own journey. How do you want to go on your journey? Jump on it and run with it. Now, your choice. But for this program, we have told the people that are on this program that the two platforms that we recognize for this program are YouTube and X. These are the two platforms we recognize, and that is what we are using. So if you choose to do anything else, please don't post it to the program. We don't want to hear it, okay? Don't post it. We're not going to be answering your questions about any other platform. We're answering questions about YouTube and X. Any other platform, go and deal with it by yourself, okay? That said, now we're moving on to the types of content you can put on there. I think I already touched on it, right? Audience behavior, right? So let's start from platform character. People came looking for something specific, inter-driven. That's for YouTube. Basically, I've talked about most of this. YouTube, TikTok, all of that, I've talked about it, right? So let me talk about how you get paid for each of these platforms. That's basically what all of this is about, right? That's what all of this is about. Okay, so let's talk about them. How do you get paid on this platform? So I've talked about the two platforms that we're going to be answering questions about. Those are the platforms I'm going to talk about right now. Okay, and then we end it today. So for YouTube requires you to have 1,000 watch hours, 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. Okay. 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours to get monetized on YouTube. Now, when I say get monetized, that means you are getting into the Creative Partner Program, CPP. Okay, it's called a CPP. That means YouTube is a platform, it's big, you know that, right? It's just like a marketplace. So for example, okay, so let's look at Laura Ikeji's platform. Laura Ikeji she paid for a very big mall in one of these, I think in Ikeja or something, right? So the fee or the rent for that place is like, is too much for her. What she now did is that she took one side of the mall and she made it her own. Then she started marking spaces in that place and started selling out or renting those spaces to other creators, other business owners. So for example, if you are doing makeup, you are doing skincare, you're doing whatever, and you want to pay for a space, but you cannot pay in that same location, but you want to have your shop in that location. All you need to do is go to Laura Ikeji and say, give me a space. Then you will pay a fraction of her rent, right? And you people will share the space together. That is how YouTube works. YouTube has several creators creating on this platform, right? YouTube has a lot of creators creating on this platform. YouTube goes out and collects adverts from businesses and brands and anybody that wants to advertise. And they put their adverts on your platform, on your film, on your video, anything you put on YouTube, YouTube can advertise on it. That is the contract you are signing with them when you are posting your video. YouTube can advertise on it as long as, it's on their platform, right? Now, what they now said, they now created a program called the CPP, Creators Partner Program. They now say for you to qualify, you should have hit 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. Or in place of the 4,000 watch hours, you can get 10 million shorts views. If your shorts, YouTube shorts, so YouTube has two types of content, long form and short form. Short form is like TikTok, right? It's like this type of live stream, the way the thing is here, but it's between 30 seconds. I think you can post 15 seconds to about 3 minutes max. Right, that's for short form content. But if you want to post long form content, your long form content should be from, of course, 3 minutes and up to 4 hours. That's up to you. Whatever kind of content you want to post, YouTube has the space, the storage to accept it, right? So that's long form. So for long form content, you must get 4,000 watch hours. For short form content, you must get 10 million YouTube views. Okay, short views to qualify for your earning. But standard is 1,000 subscribers. For the views, either long form or short form, it is up to you. Okay, so once you qualify in this regard, you will be invited to join the CPP, the Creators Partner Program. That is or YouTube Partners Program, rather YPP. It is TikTok that has CPP. TikTok's own is called CPP, Creator Partner Program. YouTube's own is YPP, YouTube Partner Program. Okay, so they will invite you and you will join and you start earning monthly by posting your video. When you are posting your video, not be saying a free money, because a lot of creators think it is free money. You are actually working for it because you are going to be putting your video. As long as you're putting your video and your video is generating views, YouTube will be monetizing it by advertising on it to advertisers. The amount that advertisers have paid to YouTube, YouTube will now share that money, that revenue with you. Now, that is what we're talking about when we talk about monetization, right? The platform paying creators to use their platform, which I think every platform should adopt, right? All right, so, but of course, there are other ways. As a filmmaker, you can explore every other way to earn using your film, right? Adverts in your film, adverts in, there are so many ways. If you don't know how to monetize, you need to come and book consultation. Let's talk, okay? There are so many ways. So I'm just telling you about the platform own now. If you want to put your film on the platform, why they are paying you and how they pay you, right? So that is for YouTube. For X is saying post on the platform. When you post on the platform, you should get, you should use so they are charging you to post on the platform right now. Actually, you will need to go and get your verified link, tick, that blue tick, right? Verified blue tick. Go and get it. So when you get your verified blue tick, that is what qualifies you, actually, the first verification for you to get monetized. Okay, on X, you get your blue tick, you pay for it actually. So I think the list is about 7,000 something, 7,005. And yeah, there are different ranks to this thing. Yeah. Depending on how much you pay, depending on the exposure you will get, your post will be getting, right? So when you pay, basically, you unlike YouTube that pays every month, X pays every 2 weeks. X pays you every 2 weeks. So when you buy the blue tick, you end up engaging, you post your content, you engage with other people that have blue ticks as well, and people that don't have blue ticks too, because you need them, to engage. So when you get to 5 million, 5 million, what do they call it? Views, right? It's still views, right? When you get to 5 million views, you'll be invited to join the X, the X creator program too, right? X will start to pay you every 2 weeks. So the more blue ticks, the more people that have blue ticks engage with you, the more you'll be paid every 2 weeks for posting your film. Yes, you can post part 1, part 2, part 3. I think you can post up to 10 minutes currently on X. That's why I'm saying X, right? So you can post up to 10 minutes on X. You can post your stories as scripts. You can post your stories. That's the good thing about X, because people can also read your scripts. People on there are actually academic. They love to read. So the platform has not yet opened up fully to video yet, right? But for writers and the rest, some of us are writers and we know how to come up with these stories. So you can actually start to put your writing there, right? And start to make your money from now. Okay, so that's how to make money on these two platforms. But YouTube specifically for what? For video. X specifically for writing, but the platform is opening up for video. That's why I say go and buy your land now and start to build on the platform. All right. So these are the two platforms I'm going to be talking about. For the rest, your choice, how you want to rent your space and build, that is up to you. Okay, so do we have any questions before we go? We have actually spent the time. Thank you so much, everyone, for being part of this. The numbers are not encouraging you guys. Please, when we go back to the group, let us encourage other people to join. Right? We will not be taking questions or treating this as serious as we are treating it now. If people are not taking it seriously, right? We are taking it seriously, and I hope that you guys will take it seriously. Please. Okay, so we need you guys to take it seriously. Please talk to the people on the group. Let's have more conversations. Let's get more people involved. Okay, so I hope you got value from today's chat. We will continue on the group as well. You will have your assignment and your diary as usual. Some of us are not doing our diary, right? We think it's too much. Do we think it's too much? Is it too much? Is it too much to practice what we preach? Is it too much? Let me hear from you guys now so that we'll know how to tailor this thing, right? Some people are not doing their assignments. And the funny thing is that when I even see the assignments, I'm like, did this person actually attend class, right? It's not encouraging at all. It's not encouraging at all. So yeah, I hope you got value from today's class. Let's get your feedbacks. Please drop your feedbacks on the group. We are calling it a night right now. We are ending the chat right now, but please, we continue on the group. Please go and continue. Drop your feedbacks about today's class on the group. Okay, that's how we continue. Thank you so much for being part of today's class. We'll be back again on Friday. Like I said, on Friday, we're going to be having a live demo. I'm going to be showing you how to build a full script live on Friday. That's what we're going to be doing on Friday. So prepare for that. Invite someone to invite someone to invite someone. We're doing that live using AI. How can you write a complete script using AI? We're doing that on Friday. That will bring us to the end of today's class. Have a blessed rest of your day. Please do your assignments. Please join us on the diary session as well. For those who have been doing the assignments, I know that the Reformers Art Institute has been doing their assignment. Chimezie has been doing their assignment. Rose International Studios has been doing their assignments. I do not see any other person doing their assignment. So go and do your assignment, your diary on X. Join us on X. If you're not yet following me on X, check SAB DOES AI on X. SAB DOES AI on X, okay? And join us in the diary session. Join us in engaging. You can tap from my current followers and follow them. They are mostly blue tick. If you're someone who wants to take your X seriously, jump on it. I'm building that platform and I'm building it in front of you guys. I want you guys to see what is possible, right? So do it. Jump on it right now. Engage with the people you see engaging with my chats. Connect with them. These are the people that will also help you to get paid. If they do not engage with you, you will not get paid. So engage. Okay? I'll see you on Friday, or we'll